There's not any real way to start this, so I'm just gonna have to just start it. What's up, beautiful people? My name is Brian Kennedy, and in this YouTube channel that I'm starting today, this is episode 1, we're going to be looking at some of the most scariest videos that I can find on YouTube. This whole YouTube channel is gonna be about literally reviewing them, seeing how good they are, and in my opinion, probably just giving them a 1 out of 10 on scary radar. But no, I'm in my room by myself at night. So because it's 8:40, we're gonna be watching some very scary videos that are very, very scary. Alright, so the first video is going to be called 3 True Neighbor Horror Stories Animated, and this is by Horror Source Party. Let's get into it. And let me say, I'm probably not gonna watch all 3 of these. We're just gonna, base it off the first one. But I mean, I doubt I'm gonna be watching every single one of these. Alright, I'm done. True Neighbor Horror Story 1.
The first place I lived in after moving out of my parents' house was this tiny, dingy apartment on the outskirts of town. It wasn't the nicest place, but it was affordable, and it was mine. Because the rent was so cheap, there were quite a few students from the nearby community college living there. Most of us were friendly with each other, and we'd hang out sometimes. But there was one guy who just killed the vibe whenever he was around. I don't think any of us knew his name or even really managed to have a conversation with him. We all mentioned seeing him linger in the laundry room, despite him wearing the same set of clothes every single day. Most of us wrote him off as the token creep of the neighborhood. This is just what you get for trying to save on rent. After all, he wasn't the only downside to that particular apartment complex. The walls were pretty much paper thin. I could usually hear just about everything go on in my neighboring apartments. That being said, I still didn't mind. My next-door neighbor was this really attractive girl from the community college. Of course, I
bet my left finger that this girl's going to die in some way. I bet you.
always hoped that being so close to her meant that we'd eventually run into each other and maybe hit it off, but I didn't actually see much of her. Unfortunately, it was almost like she was trying to avoid being seen, as she would run out of her door and slam it in the middle of the night all the time. But since the walls were so thin, I could hear most of what she was like without meeting her. She was on her phone a lot, talking really loud to someone on the other side. Every once in a while, she'd have a friend over for the night and I'd lose some sleep. But otherwise, she seemed like a nice person to me. There was one night, though, where things seemed off. It was a Sunday night and I'd fallen asleep quite heavily after hanging out with my friends for a few hours. I woke up in the dead of night to the sounds of shouting and screaming coming through the wall from inside her apartment.
Get out! You're ugly! Like I'd ever. Ah!
It sounded like a heated argument, which was weird. I'd never heard my neighbor fight before. I could tell someone else was in the apartment. They were talking back.
Come on, please!
Bro, why did that
I
sound
shrugged
like...
it off and rolled over in my bed,
who does that
thinking
sound
he was
like?
some lackluster playboy getting burnt and butted out.
Zoidberg Futurama. Alright, I'm done. I swear I'm done.
It was none of my business, and I didn't have the energy to do anything about it, so I went back to sleep. But the next morning, I woke up worried. For some reason, I had a sinking feeling about my neighbor. I stepped outside of my apartment and knocked on her door. Hello? There was no answer.
Oh my god.
I knocked a few more times, but still, nothing on the other side. I sighed in frustration and stepped back. We were on the second floor breezeway, so I leaned up against the railing and looked around the parking lot for her car. The parking spots were assigned in the same order as the apartments, so her car would be right next to mine. Her car is here. I thought I heard the door open, but when I turned back, it wasn't her who answered. The door to the other apartment next to hers was ajar, and the eyes of the neighborhood creep were staring at me.
That man's eyes.
Can I help you? What's the deal with all the knocking? I had no idea he even lived in that unit until then. I never saw him enter or exit once in the months I'd been there. Slowly, I walked up to his doorway, but he continued to hide behind his door. Hey, have you seen your neighbor? Who? The girl, man. You know who I'm talking about. Oh, the girl. Her name was Lily. He scowled at me like I offended him.
Ew.
But I was confused. How did he know her name and I didn't? Oh, wait, man. What do you mean her name was Lily? I don't know. You don't know? Whatever. Look, I'm worried about her. I heard some crazy stuff from her place last night, and she's not answering her door. Have you seen her recently? I don't know. You don't know if you've seen her recently? Dude,
What?
I know your walls are just as thin as mine. I know you heard something weird last night, too. Come on, you heard it, didn't you? I don't know. All of a sudden, I realized just how crazy tense the creep had become. He still held the door half closed with white knuckles,
Why he's
sweat
sweating?
dripping down his forehead. He was no longer actually saying anything, but he never broke eye contact with me for a moment. Hey, I don't want to freak you out, I'm sorry. Why don't we just sit down inside and talk about this? It's early. No! The creep slammed the door shut with surprising strength, and right on my finger.
Ah! 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 Oh! Oh, that bastard!
I reeled back and reluctantly looked at my hand. Yeah, we'll say that finger was definitely broken. One more thing about cheap rent. You get cheap locks. In the rush of shock and anger, the sight of my gnarly finger broke me. I kicked the creep's door as hard as I could, channeling all the pain into it. I really didn't expect it to happen, but the creep's door flew open with a burst of splinters and a wimpy scream from the creep himself. But that didn't matter when I caught a glimpse through his doorway and into his living room. I saw just where my good neighbor had gone. She was chopped up into several pieces, arranged on the floor as part of some ritual involving drawings in her blood, and a lot of her dirty laundry, which I assume he stole. Dozens of bloody bras were strung around his room, along with several clumps of Lily's ginger hair, some pieces with scalps still attached to it. The sight was unbearable. I'd seen enough for a morning. I didn't want to fight a guy who chops up bodies, or be his neighbor, for that matter. It was a terrible tragedy what happened to that girl, and I feel stupid and guilty to this day, knowing that I might have been able to do something about it, but didn't even try. I didn't stay for long. Right after I got off the phone with the police, I called my landlord and broke my lease. I couldn't believe I was able to sleep through the murder of my neighbor.
As you should.
All I can say is, this is the last time I will ever rent out a cheap room. Because you truly get what you pay for.
I mean, we just don't know where she is.
What about the parking lot area? I think that's where they have recovered the body or whatever they recovered from there.
Body?
They took out a body there earlier. We don't know if it's the same person or not. Are you okay, sir?
I think I need to sit down.
Who in that complex do I need to talk to?
I don't know.
Tell me. I want to know.
I don't know where she is.
Why is there blood in your bathroom?
I don't know.
Yes, you do know. Why, Steven? Who did it?
I don't know.
I don't know why that was so scary to me. Why was that so scary to me? Yo, that was... Bro, I knew she was going to die. I mean, come on now. As soon as they introduced her, I was like, oh, this girl going to die. This girl is just going to die. I know she's going to die. She's probably going to die in a very bad way. And boom, scalp with blonde hair on it. Like, that type of bad die. Did that knock? That knock, though. Why did it scare me? Oh my gosh. I don't know why, man. That was good, though. That was good, though. Enough of me talking. All right, so the next one. 8 most disturbing things caught on dash cam footage. And this is by Chilling Scares. And I feel like they are hitting up like somebody else that actually did this video. And, you know, they're just reacting to it or explaining it and putting it inside of like a compilation type video. I think that's what's happening right now.
This footage takes place at 1:30 a.m. on a Sunday. And it features dash cam footage of a car traveling along a quiet stretch of road in the country. As the car approaches an intersection, a hooded man can be seen standing with his head bowed in the middle of the road. As the car gets closer, the man can be seen attempting to walk in front of it, forcing the driver to stop. And that's when the man can be heard screaming as he lunges towards the car, which of course would force the driver to step on the gas and get out of there.
You don't do that. You don't do that. He just there.
The driver claims that after the encounter, he would frantically try to call and warn his wife, who was traveling on the same road about a minute behind him. Unfortunately, he wasn't quick enough, which would cause his wife to experience the exact same encounter. To this day, the couple claims they were unsure of whether the man was trying to rob them, take their cars, or hurt them in some way or another.
I would assume. That was definitely way shorter than I thought it was gonna be, but I mean, I could see the scary factor in that. If I was there in the moment and, you know, some dude was literally inching towards my car, I could definitely see the scare factor in that. I'd probably hit him. I'm not gonna lie to you. He'd probably lose a leg or two. That's probably what he would do. All right, so this next video is called Sound Response Check, and it's by this guy named Barrington. And from what I've seen in the clip, you know, when you look at these videos, what I've seen is that it involves like the animatronics of a video game called Five Nights at Freddy's. If you've played that game or watched any of the videos on that game, you should know that game is damn scary. I've been seeing a lot of these other videos going around, and they've been just as scary too. So I mean, let's check it out. Let's see what it is. Hopefully, it's not too scary.
Chica? It's time to go home, baby bird. Mommy?
Oh my God.
It's time to go home. Home. Take me home with you. No, Chica. Baby bird. No, Chica. You're scaring me.
Uh-oh, something's wrong. I really should not listen to these videos with the volume all the way up.
Okay, my sensors have been replaced for both left and right ear. The newer ones can handle much higher frequencies, perfect for performing animatronics such as these. You wouldn't want one of them shutting down just because the music was too loud. Can't imagine what could have been so loud to blow out the sensors. Anyways, I'll be back to upgrade the others. For now, just play the sound response manual and everything should be A-OK.
Ayo, what? Sound response test, alright. Please make sure that the left and right speakers are properly placed. If you aren't, okay. Audio will play in 3 seconds. Alright, yeah. That's the left. And he's looking right. Is he supposed to look left? The chick has responded correctly. She was looking right. I don't know. Chick hasn't responded correctly. Please ensure there are no children present. Wow. Animatronics will react to the sound of children. That's scary. Okay. Yep. That's left. If she guys responded correctly, she should be looking left. Yep. Assuming left now. You gotta look at the door because you're scared. That's right. Yeah, she should be looking left. I mean, right. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. What's up with the cake in their hand? So like middle. There was something. There was something there. Chick has responded correctly. She. Okay. This just gives you such an uneasy feeling. Music makes me feel better. It makes me think about birds. I like birds, they are pretty. They're cute. They're cute or whatever. One time I saw a bird sleeping in the snow. That's what bad dreams are about. I feel like I'm sleeping in snow and I can't get up. It's too cold for me to do that. Okay. Things don't breathe when they sleep in snow. I can't breathe. Oh my god. You and your staring, man. Whoa. Oh, the face is moving. The face is moving. Oh. Alright, whoa, what did that say? What did that say? Whoa, time out. I can't breathe. Oh, and you're like in the... Oh, that gave me a chill, bro. Wow, that is... Woo! So, next. Alright, so this video is called Voice Box Test by this guy named TheDarkLordK. I'm assuming it's kind of like the same concept when it comes to Five Nights at Freddy's, the tapes. You know, the kind of tapes that everybody is remaking and stuff like that. And it has Chica, so I'm assuming it's gonna kind of be like the last video that we watched, but I'm assuming differently because it's gonna be by a different guy. So I mean, let's go ahead and start this up and see how we like it. It's 1 minute and 45 seconds, so it's shorter than the last one.
This is a voice test for the Toy Chica animatronic. We'll be seeing if the greetings and onstage banter is going to work as programmed. Alright.
Let me stop this right quick. If you put on headphones, man, the background ambiance is so freaking like unnerving, like unsettling. It just makes you sweat. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, wow. These guys do really good videos. Make sure to freaking like go ahead and subscribe to all these guys. These videos are really...
First up is the introduction dialogue for Toy Chica. All I gotta do is press this button here.
Hi, kids! Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's.
Oh god, that's just...
Right. The voice box seems to be a bit jumpy today. Let's give it another run.
Sounds like it's someone's birthday!
Alright, that time was perfect. Now it's time for the camera flash.
Cheese!
Alright. Turned out pretty good. Now, the next test is line 2 for the onstage banter set of dialogue. Starting... God damn it.
Oh my god.
I gotta call my boss to get that ceiling fixed up at some point.
Oh.
What the fuck? How did the beat come off?
Oh no, bruh.
Listen to the door opening. Peter, unlock this door! God damn it!
Woo! Jesus. Let me catch my breath. Woo. Yeah. That was good. You got me. Was not expecting that at all. Bro was talking, oh, the ceiling. Gotta get the ceiling fixed. You know? Woo, that got me. Alright, so this next video is called Horror Girl, and it is by Alter. Now, the only reason why I know about these guys is because I watch a lot of Spooky Scary Sundays with Corey Kenshin. If you don't know what that is, go ahead and follow Corey Kenshin and what he does every single Sunday, which is Spooky Scary Sunday. I mean, like, this is where I got the initial idea for this. But I love horror so much that I can't just include horror on just a Sunday. No, I need to include horror like on a day-to-day basis, and that's why I wanted to start this YouTube channel, because this is something that I love doing. Like, I love watching horror on any front, any day, any time. I don't know, man. Let me just stop talking. Let's just watch it. Material Girl, Alter. Let's go. Material Girl. We have too many clothes. Fill these bags for charity. Haha. She ain't gonna like that. Were those a bunch of jackets?
I'm not kidding.
Hell of a transition. What? What? Man, don't do me like that. Light. Turn the light on. Move it. Move it all. You need some hangers. Thank you. Mm-hmm. No. That jacket gotta go. Oh, heck no. Turn on the other one. iPhone flashlight, something. Where'd it all go? Whoa, where'd it go? What? Oh. Simone Stewart. That was dope. More symbolic than anything. Yeah, most definitely. That was dope though. That was dope. You know, the fact that you don't need all that. You don't need all that. She literally had so much, and it really came back to bite her. I thought it was gonna be like way more spooky than that, but I'm kind of glad, and I appreciate the subtlety to it, the ambiance and the you know what I'm saying, the atmosphere. I feel like is what really made that what it was. I don't know, it was bomb. All right, it was bomb. Alter, you did your thing, man. You did your thing, just like any other video that I've watched by you guys. Should we do the next one? All right, so this is going to be the last horror video for this video. Yes, I know, but I mean, I've been recording for like the past hour right now, and I feel like we got some really good ones. I was spooked. I don't know about you, but I literally had chills about 35 times in about the third or fourth video that we've watched. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they all been scary to me. I don't know about you. You let me know. But these have been very, very scary to me. This last one is called Don't Peek, and it's by Julian Terry. And I think I just seen that this won like an award at a film festival. I think it was like SXSW. I think I know what that is. South by Southwest. I think that's what that is. I don't know. But with that being said, you know what I'm saying, it won an award at a film festival. This has to be, you know what I'm saying, the reason why I'm ending it on this video, you know? And I mean, give these guys some support, man. Give these guys some love, because they definitely appreciate it. Every single one of these videos that we watched today has been superb. That's my word, superb. Look at that, man. And these graphics, storylines, symbolic nature of all these have been dope as hell. Okay, getting your little video game stuff on. Oh, that's an incense. I better be like, so I'm on fire. Oh, heck no. Delete the game. You don't mess with that. She think it's fun too, watch. Look at that music. What is that? Turn on the lights. You just gonna go to sleep after that? I'm scared. Will you let me out? Oh no! Good answer. Swinging in the air, bruh. Don't peek, I'm shy. Will you let me out? No! Is it because you let him out? Yeah. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. That was creepy. But she should have known, man. You don't mess with them things. Talking about where you let me out. I knew exactly to go with my gut. No, 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 no. I'm pretty sure he's gonna keep trying to get close to her until, like, he forced it out of her. That's probably what was gonna happen. Yeah, for a first video, this has already changed my life. I'm scared right now. I am so scared. I gotta check my drawers. Those were some very, very scary videos. I can't even talk. That was legitimately scary. I got chills like 35 times. I was dead serious when I said that. If you like this type of content, please let me know down in the comments. Subscribe if you can. We're gonna try and do this as many times as we can before, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep doing this until we run out of scary videos. That's what I'm gonna say, because, you know what I'm saying, I just love doing this. I love watching horror, and these horror videos today were bomb, extraordinary, superb. But yeah, man, my name is Brian Kennedy. I hope you enjoyed the content. Give it a like. You know what I'm saying? Just give it a like. Just give it a like. That's all I can ask for. You know what I'm saying? If you like what you saw today, give it a like. Maybe subscribe. Maybe it's the end of the year, you know, holiday season. You know, just be giving. You know? Yeah, but with all that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to go to these people's pages and, you know what I'm saying, give them the love that they deserve, man. Every single one of these videos is because of them. Go to their pages, give them the love that they deserve, and, you know what I'm saying? I'll make sure to see you guys in the next one. Peace!